Hi, my beautiful soul family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie and my channel is Light Fragments Oracle. And I'm so glad that you are here. Are you ready for the month of December? It is always a crazy month, particularly if you have a family, children, jobs, lots going on. It can be really, really hairy. But as time goes on, everything changes and life does settle down quite a bit during the holidays. Which brings me to my topic today, which is knowing when to let go and knowing when to hold on. This is just not a topic for the holidays, but it's a topic in general for just about everything that we run into in life. Could have to do with our jobs, could have to do with not just a job, but a whole career. Could have to do with relationships, marriages, contracts of all kinds. Knowing when to sell something or when not to sell something, like a home. Adult kids, teenagers, and many other situations, including illness. So we're going to talk about this topic today while I put on some makeup. And I have some new makeup that I would like to share with all of you from Profusion. Profusion, from what I understand, is a company that creates high quality makeup for affordable prices. And I was quite impressed with the pricing. And I thought it would be really good for me to share this beauty brand with all of you because, let's face it, if you're younger and you're pinching pennies, maybe it's Christmas time and you have that family, or maybe you have teenage children that enjoy makeup, then you may want something affordable that achieves the same results as the higher end brands. And from my research, this beauty brand, Profusion Cosmetics, is where it's at. This is the eyeshadow palette that I purchased. It's a 20 shade palette and it is called Ethereal. The component is really nicely designed. I love that you can see through the palette at the colors, and it does have a magnetic lid that snaps shut. There is no mirror because unless you're traveling and you're in a pinch, you don't need a mirror. I mean, if you're working in an office building, chances are there's mirrors in the facilities, like the ladies' room or the men's room. You probably have a mirror in your desk. And if you're going out for the night, you probably put your makeup on before you left the house. So there's really no need to check it. So a mirror in an eyeshadow palette is not an absolute. You don't have to have it. I'm going to pull the protector off. And let's take a look at the colors in this palette. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shimmers. So I think that's half and half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 shimmers and 10 mattes. That's pretty close. And I mean, the color range is beautiful. It's a very versatile palette. So we're going to be using that today. The other product that I bought is also from Profusion, and it is called the 6 Shade Blush Palette Blush II. And this is the component. This is plastic, but it is a nice plastic. And these are the colors. So you've got your berries, you've got your pink into coral, and you've got your lighter shade pink corals. And I will be putting the price range of these products right here in the video, so you will know what you will be paying for these. And then the third product that we're going to try is also from Profusion. This is a Profusion day. Let's give it a go. What do you think? I think I might go with the plum, since that's what I'm wearing. And I hope you stick to the end of this video, because I will be making the announcement as to who won the giveaway. I will show you the box for the beauty, and then I will show you what I did with the cards. All right, let's get started. By the way, when I ordered the Profusion products, and I ordered all 3 of them together, I got a free Profusion cosmetic case, and it's actually to hold brushes. And I mean, you can hold some cosmetics in here, lipstick or whatever, but it's really a brush holder. I kind of like this. That was free with my order. So there are perks to ordering from the less expensive brands as well. All right, I'm going to take off my glasses, so I really won't be able to see you guys, but I can see in here. And we're going to chit-chat about when to let go and when to hold on. I don't know about you, but I have found this topic to be incredibly difficult. I tend to be very wishy-washy when it comes to letting go and holding on. Some people, they're just really good at it. And you know, they know right off the bat. And I tend to be a person where I hold on and hold on and hold on until the universe says, look, you cannot hold on anymore. You have got to let go. And so there are a couple of ways to hold on, and there are a couple of ways to let go. I'm going to put on some face primer first, I think. I have a primer coming, a new primer. A company reached out to me, and I decided that I would try it. As you know, the Miccilo primer is my all-time favorite. and I didn't want to order any other primer, and I'm not going to order any other primer. But if a company wants me to promote a primer in trial, I will. One thing I have always tried to adhere to is never say never. Because that usually comes around to bite you right in the butt when you say never. That usually comes right around to bite you in the butt when you say, I will never. Because the truth of the matter is, you're only using the information that you have at the time. And you're shutting the door before you know all of the options or all of the alternatives. And I used to be a person that said that all the time, but I'm not going to do that. If I do find something better than this, I will be very honest about it. But I will also be honest if it's a good product too. Maybe not equivalent to, but, and it's only $9.99. So I thought that that would be a good product to try on my channel for those that want affordable. Okay, there are many ways to let go. And I'm only going to touch on a couple because we don't have all day here. One of the ways of letting go is to let go in our mind, but not physically. In other words, say it's a relationship. We can let go of that relationship in our mind. And we know in our heart how we feel. But in order to get some clarity, we really need to let go in our mind. Some theologians believe that the mind and the heart are one. They're the same thing. They work together. So if you let go in your mind, but your heart is holding on, that is just one step closer to clarity. And it might work out that you want to continue to hold on. And so that's why it's so important to take your time and not make rash decisions. You know the phrase, jumping from the hot, sizzling frying pan into the fire? Well, that's what happens when we react to every single emotion that we have. I'm going to start off by using this beautiful, it's called Lavender Field. I think that will look nice with the plum. It's interesting how some of these quads work nice together. I love contrasting colors together. I think they look beautiful together, more than monochromatic. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, reacting only gets you from the frying pan into the fire. And you know that when you react to something, before you actually think about it, your decision is not going to be a clear decision, no matter what it is. And sometimes you have to react from the get-go because it's something serious. It's something like, you know, if a child is choking or somebody falls and gets critically hurt, you are going to react. You're going to call 911, or you're going, you know, to do the proper things for that individual or that child. But when you're you have a decision to make that is critical, that is going to affect everything around you. Knowing when to let go and knowing when to hold on is really, really important. Because if you let go too soon, you may end up regretting your decision. And if you hold on too long, you may have lost the time where you could have been living the life that you wanted. And I really feel like this is more important for relationships than it is for anything else. But also, when we're talking about illness, have you ever postponed going to the doctors, but you know that something is wrong? Something doesn't feel right. You're not feeling right, but you postpone and you keep holding on and waiting for things to get better. Sometimes that's to our advantage, right? Sometimes holding on, not running to the doctors is our advantage, because they might say, well, this is going to heal on its own. You don't need antibiotics. And sometimes we hold on too long and we find out we need more tests, and we find out if we had caught whatever it is early enough, we could have saved ourselves a lot of trouble. So I'm putting this Lavender Fields over my whole eyelid, sparing under my eyebrow. And now I'm going to go into this color right here called Delightful. Ooh, I like that. And I'm just going to brush that in the crease out. I want to go out and up today. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat that these pigments are really nice. They are comparable to Natasha Denona's pigments. As a matter of fact, I almost feel like they're equal, if not better. If you can hear my dog snoring. So I guess the question that I raise for myself is letting go going to hurt more than holding on? Is letting go of the fact that I have fear about going to the doctors, or I'm in a relationship that just doesn't seem to be working, or I keep being persistent with friends that don't seem to be reciprocating, or I've spent 20-something years at a job that isn't fulfilling anymore, and I'm going to hold on to it because it's what I know, or am I going to let go and move on? These are the questions that I ask myself. A lot of times we hold on to something, not necessarily illness, because we have become comfortable in whatever that is. And yes, we can become comfortable in misery. And then the final thing that I ask myself is it the right time? Is it the right time to let go? Is it the right time to keep holding on? And I think that if there is a spark of, I am happy where I am, or I am content with the decisions that I've made, or I can hold on a little bit longer, then nothing really needs to be done. Even though it might be uncomfortable, nothing really needs to be done. And when the timing is right, we will all know for sure. You know how, like, I'll give you a couple of examples. I was at a job that I was miserable at. I needed something different. Well, more than one job in my life, but this particular time, I needed something different and I needed to move on. And I waited and I held on. Oh, one more year, one more year. And then all of a sudden, one day, the timing was absolutely perfect. I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt what I wanted to do. I had no idea where I was going to go. I had no idea what I was going to do. But I knew that I didn't want to be there. And so I resigned from my job. You will know. Sometimes we have to hold on by a thread because we don't have that clarity to let go. And I would be not a very good teacher if I told you that all of this was easy. You know how, like, sometimes people will say, well, you just have to take a risk. I'm all for taking risks. I've done it. But I also like to take what's going on around me into consideration too. Because there are always possible consequences. Always. To the decisions that we make. And sometimes you don't see those consequences until you're down the road. Boy, those are pretty colors, huh? I'm just using these colors as eyeliners, and they're just working out really well. Okay, now I'm going to take this shimmer, which is called Awakening, and I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to tap it underneath my eyebrow. It has glitter in it. It is a glitter. I can use shimmer with my brush, but I cannot use glitter with my brush. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here, which is called Delicate, and I'm going to put that right in the center of my eye. I'm wearing this to match my scarf. with my shabby chic sweatshirt that I made. It was my husband's sweatshirt and it was falling apart. I'll step back and show it to you. Okay. Now, I will be putting on my mascara and my eyebrows and my lipstick off camera today. But I would like to focus on the foundation, the eyeshadow, and the blush. So, let's work on the foundation. I'm going to put a dot here, a dot here. It smells pretty. Getting over my cold sore finally. And we are in a full moon. How's everybody feeling in that regard? Okay, I am going to use a brush today. You know, this smells similar to Delilah. The smell in this Profusion Feel Good Skin smells very similar to Delilah. Now, if you guys want to know everything there is to know about this product, you can always Google it. It just will save me some time on my videos, not getting into all the details. I only do that when I am being asked to promote and share a product on my channel. But other than that, you guys can go looking. I don't know, guys. This is a like skin. This is like skin. I'm going to put another layer on. Put a little under my eyes. Now this is something I would like. This is a foundation that I would like to wear every single day. I will put the links to all of these products in my description box, and I will list the pricing in the video. That looks very close to my skin tone. This is, I think it's light 3. This is the shade a light 3. And I was really turned off by the light because I do tend to lean medium, or in the winter I'm a light medium. But, you know, all foundations are different in shade value. Okay, let's put on some blush. I am going to put on, I think for today, I'm going to use this blush right here, which is called Lovejoy. Lovejoy. It's a plum color. Do you know that when I was younger, well, when I was younger, I used to use the CoverGirl Pink Frost. But when I got into college, I started using a blush that was very similar to these two. And talk about deja vu and nostalgia. That is my color. This is my color. And boy, this is beautiful. And it's going on beautiful. I think I'm going to try 2 blushes today. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this one too. Wow. Pretty. All right, let's put on some bronzer. Just a little bit underneath the blush. Notice I'm doing the bronzer second today. Sometimes I like to do that because it makes me not put it on very dark. You know, sometimes too, we have these experiences where we want to let go and not hold on anymore. Because the problem isn't outside of us. And the only time that I feel like I really want to let go of something that's swirling in my mind is when it's creating me a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. And so I will let go of that. I don't hold on to those thoughts. I let them go to see what happens, what transpires. This letting go and holding on is a little different. This is actual physical things that are going on around you. Some you might have control over, some you may not. So yes, timing is... Okay, my beauties, I will be right back with my mascara on and my lipstick and take one last look. I'm going to look with my 20-time magnifying mirror. I don't see... Yeah, it did gather a little bit in my fine lines and wrinkles, but let me tell you something. This foundation, I put on 2 coats. It's pretty dang good for $6. Okay, my beautiful friends, this is the finished look. To recap what I did today before I move on to the giveaway winners, I used the Profusion Ethereal 20 shade palette, and I used this shade, and this shimmer and this glitter on my eyes today. And I used the Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin Perfector foundation for a light coverage or a medium coverage on my skin. And I'm really, really impressed with this foundation. And I love the component. This is something you can carry in your purse for touch-ups during the day. Say you don't want to use concealer. Say you have some spots. Throw this throw a little bit of blush and throw a sponge in your purse, and you have touch-up makeup throughout the day at the office. And then I also use the Profusion 6 Shade Blush II, and I used both of these shades right here on my cheeks. And then I used my Clinique Black Honey lipstick to match what I'm wearing today. I wanted to show you my sweatshirt. This was my husband's sweatshirt. And if you notice, in the collar area, it is all worn. Now, I love shabby chic clothing, but I like to make it look chic too. So the large hole here in the center that split from the crew part, there were other splits in the seam that went all around the crew area. I added a few more slits, and then what I did was I laced a scarf in the holes and joined them in the front. And then you can tell there are some holes and there is some tattered look. I cut the bottom of the sweatshirt off, and I also cut the sleeves and rolled them up. And I have a baggy, chic sweatshirt to wear with pants and boots. So if you have, or your husband has, an old sweatshirt, or even if you go to a thrift store or Goodwill, you can get a sweatshirt that looks tattered. Typically, some of these places, they don't carry the tattered items. Or maybe you have a friend that's going to get rid of one and it's loose. Take it. It's free. And create your own design with it for a comfy day when you don't have to work. Or if you're going to go grocery shopping, you can throw on a pair of jeans and some boots and a shawl maybe and your purse, and you can look really classy. Because shabby chic is a thing, and it's still in. I happen to love shabby chic. Okay, now for the giveaway. For the beauty box, this is it. I'm going to use my Profusion box. This has some really nice goodies in it. And for those of you that are interested in the card deck, I signed the deck with a message. And let me read off the winners. Sulima Garza, you won the beauty box. And my clever handle, I believe, is Kathy. You won the card deck. So I'm hoping that all of you will get back to me with your addresses. I will also post on my community tab the winners of this giveaway, my 22,000 subscriber giveaway, and I will be shipping these out next week. So the sooner you get back to me, the better. Okay? This is it, my friends, for today. Be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. You are loved. You are blessed. And let's welcome this full moon and this new month of December, the holiday season. Holiday means holy day. For all of the people out there that don't want to say Merry Christmas for their reasons, I respect that. Happy holidays is just fine with me. But holiday originated from two words, holy day. So we're entering a month of holy days. Every day is a holy day in my book. Until we meet again, I still have more makeup to share with you. I still have a brand new foundation. It actually is a new launch. And I think I'm just going to donate a video to that foundation without a whole lot of other stuff. I have a new mascara. What else do I have that's new? And I have a new eyeshadow palette. Another one. So until we see each other again, let the party begin. No more sad sack subjects for the whole month. Because we're going to ring those bells. We're going to sing those songs. La 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 la. La 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 la. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the snow. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. Da 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 da. Okay, my friends, I'll talk to you soon. Until next time, you know I love ya. Bye-bye. Oh, God, Susie, you're crazy. Okay, let's get our acting gear. Let's get the acting gear.